You don't get attached because someone treats you well. You get attached because they don't. And your brain spent months trying to figure out why. At the beginning, it feels simple. You meet someone, there's a spark. They give you attention. You feel seen, chosen, wanted. It's easy. You don't overthink. You don't question. You just feel. And for a moment, everything makes sense. Then something changes. Not completely, just enough. They take longer to reply. Their tone feels different. They're there, but not really there. And you notice it immediately. You feel it before you can explain it. That small shift. This is where it shifts. Most people think this is where attachment should break. But for you, it's where it begins. Because your brain doesn't like that shift. It doesn't like not knowing. So it starts asking questions. What happened? Did I do something? Are they losing interest? And now, you're thinking, not just feeling. And the more you think, the deeper you go. You replay conversations. You look for signs. You read the same message twice, 3 times, 10 times, trying to find something that explains the change. And by the time you notice it, you're already stuck, and you don't even see it happening. And here's the part that traps you. You remember how they were at the start, the attention, the effort, the way they made you feel important. And your mind locks onto that version of them. Not who they are now, but who they were, briefly. So instead of stepping back, you lean in. You try harder. You give more. Because in your mind, it makes sense. If I can just get things back to how they were, everything will be okay. But here's what most people don't see. It was never stable to begin with. That's the trap. Because the problem isn't that something broke. The problem is, nothing was ever real in the way you thought. And this is how it traps you. Because what you're feeling now isn't just about them. It's about how your brain reacts to uncertainty. When something is clear, your mind relaxes. When someone is consistent, you feel safe. But when things are unclear, your brain doesn't rest. It locks in, searching, analyzing, trying to fix it. That's when it turns on you. That's why you keep checking your phone, even when you know there's no new message. That's why your mood changes based on their replies. That's why silence from them doesn't just feel quiet. It feels heavy, like something is wrong. You're not just waiting. You're trying to solve something. And the less clear they are, the more your mind works. And the more your mind works, the more attached you feel. It doesn't stop there. Because now they're not just a person. They've become a question. And your brain doesn't let go of unanswered questions. So you stay, not because you're happy, but because you need to understand. That's why you stay. Think about the last time this happened. You told yourself you wouldn't care that much. You told yourself you'd stay calm. But then they changed, and suddenly, everything felt different. You started noticing every small detail, how long they take to reply, the words they use, the energy behind those words, and slowly, you started changing too. You think before you text. You delete messages before sending them. You try to sound less interested, even when you're not. Not because that's who you are, but because you're adapting. This is the part you don't notice, because it feels normal. And here's the shift most people don't see. At the beginning, you're focused on them. Do I like this person? Do we connect? But now, you're focused on yourself. What should I say? How should I act? How do I not mess this up? And just like that, you're no longer choosing. You're reacting. And by the time you realize it, your behavior is already shaped around them. And it feels normal because your attention moved from choosing them to trying not to lose them. And the more you invest, the harder it becomes to walk away. Not because they're special, but because you've built something in your mind. So much time thinking about them, so much energy trying to understand them, so much effort trying to fix something that keeps shifting. Walking away doesn't just mean losing them. It means facing the truth you've been avoiding. And that's exactly why you stay longer than you should. Hoping, waiting, trying one more time. And this is where it turns on you again. It stops being about connection and starts becoming about validation. You want to feel wanted again. You want that feeling from the beginning. You want proof that it wasn't just in your head. And the less they give you, the more you want it. Because your mind tells you, if I can get them back, it means I matter. And that belief is what keeps you trapped. Because now your value feels tied to their behavior. If they reply fast, you feel good. If they pull away, you feel anxious. If they come back, you feel relief. And this is where it starts shaping how you see yourself. Your emotions are no longer stable. They move with them. And you don't even realize how deep you're in because it feels normal. This isn't connection, it's tension. And tension feels intense, and intensity can trick you into thinking it's real. But here's what most people don't see. Calm doesn't feel addictive. That's why healthy doesn't pull you the same way. That's why chaos feels stronger. And that's exactly how the cycle keeps repeating. Because part of you believes, if it feels this strong, it must mean something. But strong doesn't mean true. It just means it hits something deeper. And here's something even harder to accept. You don't just get attached to them. You get attached to the version of yourself around them. The one who tries harder. The one who waits. The one who keeps hoping. And this is where it shifts again. Because that version of you feels like progress. Like you're getting closer. Like it's about to work. But it never does. It just loops. Small progress, then distance, then hope again, then confusion again. And every time it repeats, it pulls you deeper. Until one day, you stop questioning it. You stop asking if this is good for you. You just accept it. And that's when it has you. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Part of you doesn't want this to stop, because as long as you're chasing it, you don't have to face what happens when it ends. But the moment you step back and really look at it, something breaks. You start to see the pattern, the inconsistency, the confusion, the way your mind reacts to it, and you realize something simple, but uncomfortable. You were never attached to them. You were attached to what they triggered in you. And once you see that, the illusion can't hold you the same way. You stop chasing every small change. You stop analyzing every message. You stop trying to fix something that was never stable, not because you stopped caring, but because you finally see it clearly. And once you see it, you can't go back. You still feel it, but you don't follow it. And that's the difference, because attachment makes you react. Awareness makes you choose. And the moment you start choosing, the pattern loses control, not because they changed, but because you finally saw what this really was. And once you see it, you stop calling it love.